Recently, there has been an uptick in holding foreigners over disputed contracts in China, mainly in Guangdong province. While this is not a new trend, it is one that periodically arises as a result of economic and financial strains. We've noted on several occasions that despite China's impressive weathering of the global financial crisis, there are strains below the surface indicating that China continues to struggle to maintain economic growth. Foreigners are frequently held hostage in their offices and businesses when a business deal goes sour until a resolution is negotiated. This happens throughout China, in big cities and small, and often goes unreported. What happens less frequently is taking foreign passports and holding Western business people in local hotels until an agreed settlement, usually with the tacit compliance of local police. Although this is also not new, we have witnessed a noticeable uptick of this latter trend recently, especially in Guangdong province, where bankruptcy rates in 2012 may reach 30% overall. These incidents most frequently involve small and medium Western companies looking for cheap exports, often textiles and similar goods. When the order is big enough, usually a minimum of 4 containers, the Chinese will allow a 90-day contract to collect their payment after the order is shipped. Once the product arrives, it is often not the quality expected, as producers cut corners to lower their costs, and sometimes it is not even the product ordered. The Western company refuses to pay, and there is little the Chinese producers can do, that is, until the Western buyer returns. Many like industries in China are clustered in the same locality, so usually a buyer must return to the same place when looking for a new vendor. Or sometimes the Chinese will invite the customer back to negotiate. It is in both these cases that the foreigner is in danger of being picked up and held upon return. Unless there is violence, the local authorities consider this a private matter and will not arbitrate, and even violence does not guarantee intervention. Ultimately, there is no legal recourse for the foreigner. The only advice is never to return to the place of a failed business deal. When that is not feasible, or if the company has employees permanently located in the area, the advice is never to agree to meet anywhere but in a public forum. Although this is not a new trend, the uptick underlines the continued economic hardship in China that now borders on desperation in some cases, as the export market continues to decline. The talk of reform centers on, among other things, moving China up the value chain economically and rebalancing its export-dependent economy. As such, Chinese manufacturers are feeling the pinch and taking matters into their own hands, which could impact not only foreign investment, but also domestic stability.